coronavirus and things.
Shake free for about 7 after the 35.
Pretty good. I'm doing a lot better than what I was.
And nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards. On play action, Vic. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Got a man open. It's the Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And big Kellen Winslow played tight end in an era when the ball wasn't thrown on nearly as much as it is today. But he was fortunate to play for the Chargers, who did pitch it around pretty well, Brandon.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Bullshit.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
That's such bullcrap.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
names for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, though. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Peyton. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here's Jackson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this.
Oh, my God, no.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
On 1st down, Dickerson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Vic, quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. The loss of 8. Here's Michael Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Elam able to put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him know.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Let me just call a timeout.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Jackson, forced out to his left. And he's got a man. It's Kellen Winslow. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson dancing to his left. And they get this one complete to Winslow. A gain there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
That is caught inside the 5. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Vick to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 down. Hey, check.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Rice, 68 yards, and the Browns have taken the lead.
It is good to show you how quickly a game can change.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
On first down, Dickerson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On second down now. Dickerson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, Peyton, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson, he'll take a shot for the end. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
So Michael Vick in the offense. Down by 11, 2:16 to play. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This game is probably over.
So it's our visitors with a football
I don't
as we
think
get
he's
you
going to
reset.
score twice.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late scorer. There's Vick. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
A touchdown.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on
He
second
needs a
down.
touchdown, and actually, he needs a touchdown.
Nowhere to escape.
Well, actually, he's going to have to get a
down.
touchdown, a 2-point conversion,
Maybe they
and a
want some
field goal
extra
just
time
to
to talk about
tie.
this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do
The
next.
touchdown would give him 17 and then a 2-point conversion. That's 19 and a field goal.
On 3rd down, Vick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. He's got the first down here inside the 30, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run on first down. Peyton. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. The ball comes out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to...
And that is going to skip out of bounds, so a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
A 2nd down throw for Vick. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Vick now. And that will be incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none?
And he's in.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and favorite. Your boy is out of here.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And Vic's throw there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing Vic. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson buying time to his left. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. One last shot for Michael Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.